Hello everyone. Okay, we started with exception. We covered checked exception, we covered unchecked exception, and I told you we can have our own exception, and they are something known as custom exception or user defined exception. So, now how to make a user defined exception? Okay, first of all, see, there are some exceptions which may not fulfill the requirement of your application. At that time, you can write down your own exception. So, what is the process? Okay, so I'm jumping to my Eclipse ID. Fine, here it is. Now, see, this exception class is already ready-made in Java. Okay, we are trying to make our own child class from this class. So it means whatever is there into this class, okay, is inherited into this class. Now there is a in this class there is a constructor. So we are trying to override the constructor of this by writing our own exception here. And we are expecting that we should pass some string parameter. Okay, so I'm using here super and I'm passing about this message, whatever it is there. Okay, super, we have already discussed about super. Fine. So now see, so what is the process? The first process is you declare a class which should extend an exception and have constructor of your own class and try to override the message. Fine. So this is the way of making your own exception. Now when you are going to implement it in your application, then how do we do this? Okay, see, there are two keywords that we have to utilize. Okay, first of all, there is a keyword throws. Now, what is the meaning of throws? So, Java says throws keyword to declare that a method might throw an exception in the code. Okay, throw keyword. So, whenever you see, okay, that a particular class can throw some exception, so you will be writing throws and the name of the exception that you are trying to write here. So, the name of my exception is min balance exception. So I have written here throws min balance exception. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? Okay, that a method might throw an exception into this. Alright, now I have written a simple code to make you people understand. Okay, I declare try. I declare a variable that is amount. Okay, I am making object of scanner class. Okay, then I am displaying this message. I am accepting the amount. Now what we want to open an account into this application, the minimum amount should be 1000. Okay, otherwise we will try to throw an exception. So then Java has given us another keyword that is known as throw. So see what I have written. I say this is our business logic. So what I have written here, if amount is less than 1000, okay, throw. Now what is the purpose of throw? Throw keyword to throw an exception explicitly in the code. So now I'm saying throw new and min balance exception. What is min balance exception? Okay, it is the exception, the name I have given for my user defined exception. And I am writing here balance is low. So whenever this exception occurs, this message will pass to this, okay, and the message will display to the end user so that he should be able to understand that. Otherwise, we are displaying the message, okay, account opened successfully. Now, please understand here, in the last example, we used to write down this, but right now we are trying to write our own exception. So rather than writing here the exception class which Java has given us, we are writing min balance exception. What is min balance exception? Min balance exception is the class, okay, where we are trying to write our own exception. Okay, so let's say we'll try to run this program. Right click, run as. Okay, initially I input 1200. So see here. Now when I input 1200, fine, it comes here. Is 1220 less than 1000? No, nothing happens, and then it happens. Now again I'll try to run this. Okay. Now I purposely I input 33. Now see, when I put 33, okay, this object of min balance exception is being thrown. Okay, and that this message is being passed to this. Okay, and the end user will understand. Okay, that the balance is true. If you want to make it more meaningful, you can say balance is low. Okay, please. Okay, you can here give please input minimum 1000. Fine. Okay, now this message will display. I think now should be very much clear to everybody. Fine, see this. So I think very much clear. This is being passed over there. Okay, and then it is running. Okay, I think now it is very much clear. So checked exception, unchecked exception, and user defined exception. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for watching it. Please subscribe this channel and share with a friend so that they should also able to understand okay Java in a very simplified way. Thank you.